Hello everyone, and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today is April the 7th 2024. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, but that means tomorrow is April the 8th. Tomorrow is Eclipse Day, but more importantly, it's my 29th or 30th wedding anniversary. Tomorrow me and my wife will have been married like 29 years. Anyway, but tomorrow's supposed to be the end of the world. There's been a bunch of people talking about it. The world's going to change. It's going to be unrecognizable. But what if it's not? I've got 2 nukes of bees ordered. I got to get beehives ready. So regardless of whether the world ends tomorrow or not, today I have got to get my hives ready for my new bees. I got 2 more nukes of bees coming in here soon, hopefully in the next few weeks. And I got to have these hives ready for them. Now, if you saw my last video, you saw that I lost all my bees. I had a colony that did real well during the summer. During the winter it didn't do so well, and I made a few mistakes that people have told me. I had a great response on the last video. I gave them too much room in the beginning. I left the queen excluder on during the winter time, which saw the bees go to the top of the hive to get warm, and they left the queen in the bottom. She died. They couldn't reproduce. So this season we're going to do things a little bit different. I've got 2 nukes coming in, and hopefully we'll do better this year. I said in the last video, if I can't make it last this winter, I'm not going to do it anymore, because it's ridiculous to spend that much money every year just to buy new colonies of bees every year and not get any production of anything out of it. My main reason for doing it is my environment out here. I'm trying to produce a piece of area out here that's nice and got flowers and all that kind of stuff in it. So for the environment, I'm trying to do it for that, to help out the bee population, of course, which from what I understand and from all my research, they're struggling, and I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of honey off of them. So anyway, but this is the hive. I've got 2 hive bodies in the super. These are Bee Castle. They come coated in beeswax. They're natural wood, pine, and they come coated in beeswax. Well, that beeswax lasted about a year. It lasted last season. As you can tell, most of the beeswax has gone off of it. So I'm gonna take this opportunity when I have no bees in there, for the longevity of the hive and all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and paint them white. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this hive apart. Now, people told me that I could go on and use the frames that are in there that's got the comb built out on it already, but I want to take a little bit extra precaution. I'm going to take those to the house and I'm going to freeze them, just in case there's any kind of pest or anything like that in there, any fungus or anything in there that'll harm the new bees. I want to get rid of that, so I'm going to take them home, put them in deep freeze, and freeze them. The people told me for the most part that I should just be able to put new bees in here, and they should thrive. It should help them, but like I said, I want to take these frames home and freeze them. So just in case there's anything on it that will harm the new bees, I want it gone. So I've heard people talking about freezing frames to get rid of other things. So that's just what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference or not, but I'm also gonna do a little bit of maintenance on these frames at the house, put more nails in them. I was in kind of a hurry when I put these together last time, and I put one nail right there on the top, so I'm gonna put some more nails in them. So I'm missing one frame right here on this end because I was using this, what's called a frame feeder. I don't recommend using these. I don't know if anybody else has had good experience with them or not. First of all, they're really hard to put together, and to fill it up, I was using it to give the bees water during the hot times, and to fill it up, you got to open the hive up, and even during the winter, if you're going to put sugar water on them, this is not a good idea. I'm going to try a top feeder this year and see how that works. Hopefully that works out better. I'm kind of going through here. Basically, last year when I put the new bees in the hive, I found a big old black widow in there. So I'm just kind of looking at them, make sure there's nothing like that, no big, huge predators in there. So as you can see, this is the bottom board. It just got ate up. So I want to clean that up just so it lasts a little longer. I put some primer on there. I'm just going to paint it with white primer. Of course my wife wants it yellow and pink and all that kind of stuff, but I said white will do. Had somebody recommend to me last year when it was so hot, paint my hives white to help the bees keep the hives cooler. So that's the reason I'm doing that also. But I also want these hives to last a long time, because a good beehive ain't cheap. So I just want it to last a while. So we're just going to kind of sand all this down and get the remainder of this wax off here and put a coat of primer on it. Now I got a little work area set up on the other side over there, fixing to head over there and get these things knocked out. So we'll see you over there. All right, so basically we're just gonna scrape this wax off here, and if it doesn't come off pretty easily, we'll put some heat to it, but it looks like it's gonna come off quite easy. Now I'm not gonna worry about the inside of the hive. It's coated in wax too, but I'm just gonna let the bees take care of the inside. I take care of the outside, they take care of the inside, and we should all be just fine. Give them the resources they need throughout the year, and we should all just get along just lovely. So if you're wondering where the wax went, I guess it was just a combination of heat, weather, not real sure, but these Beecastle beehives, they started out looking really pretty. But when that wax got off of them, now on the front of the hive, there's hardly any wax left on the front of the hive. Was the bottom, the entrance was right here, underneath here. And the bees do this thing called, what they call washboarding. And it's where they just all kind of move up and down in the same sequence on the front of the hive. Nobody can really explain what's going on with that, why they're doing it, but I believe that's why the beeswax was taken off the front of the hive so fast, is because of that. Because I think they were cleaning the front of the hive and they got that beeswax off there, and maybe I don't know if they used it, ate it, I don't know what they did with it, but it's not there anymore. So that's why we're painting them. So look, while I'm doing all this, if you have any questions, any comments, anything that can help me out with this, just put them down in the comments. And if you're an experienced beekeeper and you see something else that I need to do to these hives to get them ready for new nukes, let me know down in the comments. I got a great response on my last video with you guys, and I really appreciated that. So anyway, leave me some comments down there. Give me a like, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Well, we've got more to do, so here we go. So Beecastle does sell some beehives that are unfinished. So that's probably what I'm gonna buy, and they're actually a little bit cheaper. That's probably what I'm gonna buy next time I buy a Beecastle beehive. I already have a whole bunch of them over here I've already bought that I haven't put together yet. As you can see, they're still in the boxes. I'm gonna cover those up. We'll put those together another day. For right now, they're fine there. But I'm about done with the stripping part of this. Now we got to get some paint on it. Now I picked just a normal Kilt's original interior exterior primer. That's what I'm going to use on it. I don't know if there's any kind of special paint for beehives or not. I doubt it very seriously. But I'm just going to put a coat of primer on there. And this is just basically preventative maintenance to keep them from rotting out over the years, and me having to come in and do repairs next year on a beehive. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to deal with that anytime soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep them, get them ready for that. So when I got bees in there, we don't have to worry about that for a few years down the road. All right, so I got everything coated with one coat. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna get this thing painted up real quick. All right, everybody, here is the finished product. It doesn't look too horrible. A little bit more touch up to do on it. I got a couple little spots that haven't been covered real well, but this is the finished product. So in the next couple of weeks, we'll have a couple of nukes of bees, colony of bees that we'll be bringing in. We'll be breaking this down into 2 separate hives. Right now I've got it stacked up like that so we can dry it, touch it up, do all that kind of stuff. But we're going to take that second hive body right there and split it off over there. Have two colonies going at the same time. Hopefully we can make something happen this year. It'd be fantastic if we can. Anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all watching. We just go ahead and like, subscribe, all that kind of cool stuff down there at the bottom, because when we bring these nukes in here, it gets a little chaotic at times. Well, last year was my first one, but it was crazy. Bees went everywhere. It was insane. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.